Hello, champions. Your brother here. Let me ask you something. Why we, not just you, do procrastinate? I mean, you know what's important, you know you have to do that, but we waste our time. We scroll on social medias, we clean our room, and the main task, the original task, will be delayed. And when the deadlines comes, panic attacks, rush, you complete your work in a short up time of period, your result will be varied, your actions will be varied, your performance will be varied, and after that you think, why not I start the project when I have a more time? Why you don't start? Why I don't start? Why we can't start on a time when it's the time of the project? We delay it and we complete in just shorter period of time, and we see that there's no good results on that. So that's the procrastinating. Well, we I'm also think we are lazy, but the truth is we are not lazy. These are our psychology. This how humans work. Today I'm show you what your and my brain do inside our bodies, and how we solve that problem, how we control that situation, control that problem. Today I will tell you each and everything, what is procrastinate, why it's happened, and what it is in the psychology terms it called. Hello, champions. I'm Saksham Sethi, a student from MRSPT Uni. Learn psychology from basics. Today we learn about procrastinate, what it is, why it's happened, and how we control that. So first, what is procrastinate? Procrastinate is basically a meaning of you delaying your work, not you, basically human delaying your work, anyone delaying your work. You know that it's important, but you didn't do that, or you don't want to do that. So basically you take short-term relief over your long-term goal. That's the basic explanation of procrastinate. But why it happen? Important, procrastinate is not a lazy. When you are a lazy, you don't care about work, you don't care about results. When it's procrastinate, when you delay your work, you care. The study shows 95% humans do procrastinate. So if you feel you do procrastinate, you delay your work, you are not alone, brother and sister. We are normal. Everyone delay their work. Everyone delay their original project, original thinking, what they want to do. But that doesn't mean it's a nice. Even though we are in 95%, that doesn't mean it's okay to delay our projects. I mean, we do that, but I don't see anyone want to do that. Am I right or am I right? This is the biggest one. Broskis, the problem is we scare from the result. We think our results are not good enough, so we don't even want to try. The avoidance behind it, I mean, if you avoid that, you don't start that, you can't fail in that. You don't perform, so you don't fail. Example, you need a study for an exam. You want study, but you are not able to. I mean, if you put your 100%, or even though you put your poor efforts in that, and unfortunately you're not succeed in the exam, you don't have anyone to blame on that. That's the reason I'm failed. That's the reason I'm not succeed in that. So if you don't put efforts in that, you have a reason, you have a blame in that. I mean, I don't even try that my best. So that's the reason I'm failed. Most of the time, the example are look like simple, but most of the time, exactly same happening with us. When we delay our important projects, we don't want see ourselves failing on those projects, especially those ones you care about. When we take bigger projects, when we take long projects, we feel, nah, that's impossible. Rather than we feel, my our mind accept that that's impossible. Example, we has to send a 50 page of report of something, or we have to write a essay of a 50 page. Your mind said, nah, brother, that's the main reason you avoid any big works. Not they are literally impossible, but your mind said that that's pretty much long. That's pretty much effort I has to spend on that. So you ignore that. You avoid that projects. The third, perfection. Brother, we all want deliver our best. We all want if I do something, I want to put my 100%. Even though you are lazy, even though you don't work, even though you just work, hell, you don't even know what's how hardworking it is, but in deep down, how much bad is doesn't give anything. You want your give 100% on the project. So you wait for perfect timing, you wait for perfect moment, you wait for perfect tingling in your mind when you said that yeah, this is a time for doing a project, this is a time for doing what I want. There is an example. I'm a YouTuber. Okay, let's take example. If you want to start a YouTube, basically you want a perfect timing. I want to start a YouTube. You want nice equipment. You want. I need to perfectly learn how edit work or how to edit perfectly. I need to perform on a good on a camera. I need to learn about storytelling. I need the perfect idea which topic I make a video. I mean, that not you don't work on those things, you can work. But without experience, without trying, without open your YouTube and create account, you don't learn anything. So you just wait, and the times never come. And you always think, why I'm not being success? Why I'm not growing in my life? Because you're trying just in your mind. You want to give always a perfect product, always achieve a perfect product. You have to create a shitty, damaged, busy, unlooking product. That's how anyone make good or a near to perfect product. There's no perfect product. Whatever you see, whatever you purchase, whatever you see in the societies, if you see larger picture, there's no perfect product. Obviously, I don't want to say any product names, but you can. You understand my feelings, right? So it's not, you don't start. I just want to say, broskies or sisters, just start. That's the how I start this account basically. And I'm in the process. Not now, but maybe I succeed in that. Not maybe, I know I'm succeed in that. It's just a matter of time. So rather than wait, just perform. Just do. That's it. The fourth one, instant gratification. Your brain, your mind want now. That's how distraction work, man. I mean, we deep down, not deep down, generally we everyone's know about that. If you do hard work, if you work on a project, in the end of you will be succeed. In the end of you will be receive a reward. In the end of you will be receive what you think it's deserve you. You get all of these things, but you don't get immediately, and your brain value more rewards immediately rather than in a long term reward. That's how distractions work, Prati. You scroll on a social medias, Instagrams, YouTube shorts because they get you instant dopamine hits, and your mind basically said that I want instant rewards, not after. Our brain doesn't feel any urgency if there is no deadline, if there is far long deadline. If there is a 3 months in an exam, you say that you work tomorrow. Next day you work tomorrow, next day you work tomorrow. And 1 week before exam, oh, there is a 1 week ahead to prepare for the exam. But in the end of the day, we both know that we delay our work rather than putting effort on that. All of us study one night before our exams, not 1 month before our exams. How much time we have, we don't use perfectly, especially for our projects that important. We, I don't say we both are waste time. We put our time in a nice things, but that nice things are as important as the main task. No, but we valued main task here and distractions or nice things here. So our time goes there, our efforts goes there, but where they need to go, there. Your brain feel urgency when it's pain immediately, when the consequences immediately. When you see the result, you get the reward or the punishment. Then you're put your 100% in that. Then you're ready to work. No deadline, no urgency, no pain, and no reward. You think about it a lot about that task rather than doing. Like you have to talk with someone, that important conversation. Whenever you thought about that, you feel anxious. You feel, oh shit, I has to do that. That type of feeling give you a fear, give you a scenarios. No, I don't want to do that. And you avoid the task, you avoid the ending. You don't want to do that. Temporal discounting. Your brain basically reward more present rather than a future. Point 2. Amygdala hijack. Amygdala is in a center of your brain when they feel threatened or when they feel scared of something. So when you connect your emotion with the tasks, when you think about it, your mind, your body, basically you don't want to do that because you're scared about that emotionally. When that worked in the back of your head. First, break it down. Big task, scary task, a lot of work. No one's want to do that, brother. You think you can, you think you want, but in reality, no one want. So just break it down. Rather than write on a 50 pages of anything, just said that I has to just write a single paper, single page. Rather than cleaning your full house, clean just a single room. In that way, you start the process. Old basic 2 minutes rule. Tell your brain, I just has to complete that project just for 2 minutes. No, I want to say that you don't need to complete the project in 2 minutes. We don't complete the project in 2 minutes. We just work on that project just for 2 minutes. So your brain said, oh, it's just 2 minute work. Okay, I'll handle that. I'll do that. Remove distraction, man. Distraction destroy your focus. Set deadlines, even fake ones. In this week, I complete these things. Maybe you procrastinate again and your first 3 days don't even touch the project. But in last 3 days, at least you touch and complete the project. So deadlines work. It's give pressure. And if you don't able to work on a normal pressure, you have to put pressure in your mind. Because work is important. If you can't control it, use it with the consciousness. Take benefit from it. And brother, the point is forgive yourself, man. Forgive myself. Let's forgive together each other. Because things, works, talks, whatever the task you have, in reality, all of us know about that. They never end. Tasks change, things change, work change. They never end. So if you are able to appreciate that, congratulations for this. But if unfortunately if you are not able to, forgive yourself. Because Forgive yourself is the biggest thing you can do right now. I mean, if you already failed the exam, rather than putting pressure on that why would I fail, forgive yourself. Try next time harder. Put effort on the next time rather than crying about. I mean, cry first. Obviously, cry is important to expose your emotions. But after that, ready for the next try. So forgive yourself. That solves a lot of things. I mean, I talk about it, but I don't know about that. I also want to explore or experience that. Most powerful thing in our all conversation is whatever's happening, forgive and forget. Now it's time for our next move. Now it's time for our next task. Put your 100% in that task. You're not lazy. Your brain just protect yourself from a scariness. And now you know how it works and you know how to protect yourself from it. Forgive yourself. That is the end of the video. I think you like that. So that is for today, champions. Tell me in the comment section what do you like or and what do you not. Please give me any suggestions you want to improvement or what you want to change in that videos, and please tell me the ideas which type of topics you want to see the video in the futures. We will see each other in the next week. That is for today. Live your life, love your life. Bye bye, champions. And just